Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a course selling website using system.io. Let's start with a preview of what we will be building. First, we have the header section, which includes our logo, menu and a contact button. Each menu item is clickable and the contact button redirects to Calendly or any other link you prefer. Next, we have a beautiful hero section, a from section, step-by-step learning section, course module and topic section, an instructor section, course pricing, testimonials, and an FAQ section. This will also be a fully mobile responsive template so that the audience can see the template on both desktop and mobile very easily. Also, when someone purchases the course, they will be redirected here. You can also upload your course videos to this site. Additionally, you can manually add students by filling out this form. Follow along with me as we create this template. But in this video, I'll focus only on creating the landing page. If you'd like the complete template, including the payment page and course module, you can purchase it through Buy Me a Coffee. I'll also provide this tablet mockup, so you can easily add your image if you'd like. The link will be in the description, along with a preview link, so you can check out the live version of this template. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. First, log into your system.io dashboard and hover over the website, sales funnels, and click the create button to create the funnel. Name it anything. I'm naming it course catalyzed. Tutorial. Choose your funnel goal. Let's select the first and change the currency if you want. Now click save. There is our funnel. Click on it and select any pre-made template here, but we will remove all the section and create it from scratch. Click select. Change the URL. Click this edit page and this is the template. Now remove all the section. Click this section and click this delete icon to delete the section. We have deleted all the sections. Now let's create the template from scratch. If you analyze this part, you will see that it's divided into 3 sections. One for the logo, one for this menu, and one for this button. So clearly we need a 3-column layout, and as you can see it here. But first let's wrap it in a section to have better control over it. So drag this and drop it here. Now drop this 3-column and inside this row let's add image for the logo here. Scroll down and drag this menu for the menu and drag this button for the contact button. Now let's upload our logo. Click this menu and click this menu item 3 more times to add total of 5 menu. Now change the name. For the second one it's course details. Third one is testimonials, instructor, and FAQ. Align the menu items center and change the font to Google font, and the font name is Mulish. Decrease the font size to 21 and move your cursor here and let's increase a bit from the left, maybe a little more. Now change the text color here, A7, A7, A7. Also change the section color here to 17, 17, 17. Maybe you need to decrease the font size more, like 16 pixel, and increase the space between to 50 pixel. Now let's style the button. Change the text to contact. Change the font to Google font Mulish. Decrease the font size to 16 and remove this subtext here. Change the background color to this color and decrease the right and left to 40 pixel each, and 12 pixel on top and bottom. Add some border radius like 8 pixel and remove this shadow here to none. Now let's add some hover effect for the text color. Change it to this hex code to 12121 and change the background to white FFF. Yes, it looks perfect. Now let's add some animation like zoom and grow 1. Let's see. Now let's align it middle. Click the section and decrease the padding to top and bottom to 15, right and left 0, and change the content width to wide. Now let's adjust it a little bit. Click this button and remove the top margin to 0. Now it looks perfect. Let's design this hero section and we will add this anchor link or jump link later. Now let's design this part. As you can see, there are two columns, one for the text and one for the image. So clearly we need to take two columns layout. Drag this section again and drop it here. Click this section, change the background color to 171717 and change the content width to wide. Drag this two column and drop it here. Drag this headline text for the headline. Select it and make it H1. Change the color to white. Increase the font size to 50 and line height to 60. Change the font to Google font Mulish and change the style to semi-bold. Now align it left and drag this text element for the sub headline. Select it, change the color to A7, change the font to Google Mulish, regular, leave it like this and align it left. And now let's add the button. Click the button, change the text to get started now. Change the font to Google Mulish. Remove the subtext here. Change the background color to white and text color to 171717. Decrease the left and right padding like 55 to the right and left, and add some border radius like 8 pixel. Remove the style to none. Change the style here to zoom because we need to add some animation, and increase the growth to 1. And now let's style the text. Decrease the font text to 18 pixel and make it, I guess, semi bold. Yes, it looks okay. And align it left. Now let's see. Yes, it looks okay. And drag this image element for this image. Click on it, image file, select file, and upload our image. Add some spacing, I guess padding on the bottom 10, also here like 40, and let's make the image little bigger by drag this cursor to the left. Perfect. Also add some spacing here, I guess 20, and decrease it a little bit like 30 or 20 for consistency, and make sure to click the save changes. For this section, simply click this section and copy it. Now remove all the content here by select the row, delete it, and add a single row. We can use this text, but it is an H1. On a landing page, it's better to use an H1 only once. So copy it, drop it here, copy the text and paste it here, select it again, make it H2 and change the color to FFF. Increase the font size to 50 and line height to 60. Scroll down and align it center. Now select the section and change the content width to small. Yes, it looks exactly similar. Copy this text and drop it here. Select it and paste it. Change the align to center and change the color to this color. As for this form and this button, we needed 2 columns. So drop it here, drag this form input and select the input type email. Change the placeholder to enter your email. Increase the line height to 28 and add a text color, this. Increase the border radius to 8 and remove the style, none. Now let's copy this button and drop it here and make it no redirection. Remove the margin to 0 and change the text to get instant access. Increase the line height to 28 and change the text color to this color. Decrease the padding to 30 on the left and add some animation and hover effect, like change the text color to this color. Let's check. Yes, it's working. Now click this field and remove its margin to 0 and make the form little bigger. Add some padding here, I guess 20 on the left, And for this text, copy this text again and drop it here. Select the text, paste it, and decrease the font size to 15 pixel. Now let's adjust the spacing here. Decrease it to 12, and add some padding here. I guess 30 on, and here 10 on top, on 20 on top. Also add some padding here, 30 on top, 30 on bottom, I guess 20 on top. Also adjust it. Yes, now it looks perfect. Click Save Changes. To create this section, we need to take one column layout for this image, text, and this subtext, and a 3 column for this 3 section. Click on it and copy it. Scroll down and we can remove this 2 column and this text. Now change the content here. Copy it and paste it here. Maybe we can add some padding like 10. Okay. Now let's add 3 column. But first, click on this section. Change the width to medium. What we will do is here is to create it first, then we will change the image and text. So drag a row here, click this row, add a background color, this, increase the padding to 20, add border radius 15. Now inside this row, add image element, click on it, select, decrease the image size to 50 and click this text, copy it and paste it here. Now change the text and paste it here. Decrease the font size to 18, select it and change the font color to white. Maybe we can make it bold by click this here and add some padding on top, I guess 15. Yes, it looks perfect. Again, copy it and drop it here. Change the content, decrease the font size to 16, add some padding, top I guess 10, bottom I guess 10, remove the bottom padding here to 0. Now just copy the row 2 more time and paste it here. And change the content here. For the second, change the image to this. Now select the entire row and copy it. Change the content here also. One thing we forgot is to add an image, this image. So drag the image and drop it here. Add some border radius, I guess 15, and we can increase the image size to 640. Now add some spacing on the top, I guess 30, maybe more, I guess 60. Yes, it looks perfect. Now click Save Changes. Let's create the course modules and topics section. As you can see, it's clickable. When you click on it, the module expands and show the additional lessons. So let's create it step by step. We can simply copy this section and remove this image and this section. Copy it. Now let's decrease the spacing here, like on top. Let's make it 0. Also here, remove the margin on top to 0 and remove this row. Now add a row here, and inside this row add the FAQ element. Let's style it a bit. Click on it, change the background color to this color, title color to this white color, and drag this text element and drop it here. Change the icon to plus. You can pick any icon if you want. Let's stick to it. Change the color, icon color to white. Now change the font. Font style semi bold and increase the font size to 21. Now let's update the text. Copy this and paste it here. Change the align to left. Change the font to Google Mulish. Decrease the font size to 16 and increase the line height to 35 and change the color here. Again select it and paste the color. One thing I mistake, we should apply the background color to the row, not the FAQ, because that way it will look bigger without adding extra padding or margin. So let's do this. Click this FAQ and select the row. Now add this background color. and add some border radius like 10. Now it looks great. We can remove this background color here. Let's add some padding on the top, I guess 10. We finished this part. Now it's time to copy it 7 more times and change the content inside. Select this row and click this copy icon and add some margin, 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Similar to this, 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Do the same for the rest of the FAQs. Covering each one can make you feel bored and will make the video longer. So let's move on the next section. Now let's create this section. Again, we can just simply copy this section and paste it here. After that, delete this row, delete this entire row, change the text, and add a row here, change the background color to this color, add border radius 15 pixel, and now let's add this image. Add some padding on the row like 25 pixel. Also make it round. And now let's add this text. Change the text color to white. Increase the font size. Align it left. Add some padding, I guess 15 and 15 on bottom. Select it, decrease the font to 18 pixel, increase the line height, change the text color to white and make it bold, align it left, add some padding on top and bottom. Let's see, we can add some padding here also like 20 pixel. Copy this, align it left, make it white, decrease the font size to 16, similar mulish. Now let's see, we need to change the text color to this color. Let's decrease the padding here on the bottom like 5 pixel. Yes, it looks okay. Or maybe 8 pixel. Perfect. Now we just need to change the content. So copy and paste it. Add some padding here, or we can add some padding on here, like 10 pixel on bottom or 15. Similar on here. Copy it, the entire. And now change the text color to white. Again copy it. Now click Save Changes. Okay, now it's time to create this section. Maybe we can decrease the font a little bit, I guess 40. So for this 3 section, clearly we need 3 column layout. Drag and drop this 3 column here. Insert this row, add a single row, add background color and some border radius, I think 15, and some padding 20. Now copy this and paste it here. Increase the font to 20 and the line height would be 28. And now change the text. Copy this, paste it here. Again copy and paste it here. Increase the font size to 30 pixel. And now add this description. Again copy it. As for these 3 text with the check mark, we can use bullet list. Drop it here. Click on the bullet list. Change the font to Google Mulish. Decrease the font size to 16. Also decrease the line height to 26, I guess. Change the icon to check circle, I guess this. Actually this is the circle with the fill color, and change the color to this color. Also remove the left margin to 0. The icon size will be 18 and change the color to this color. Now copy it and paste it here. We can now remove rest of the text. Now let's add some spacing here, I guess 15 on the bottom Also 15 on the bottom here. Add 10 here on the top. Also 10 here. Let's make it bold by pressing Ctrl B or Command B here. Now let's copy it 2 more times and drop it here. All we need to do is change the background color here to white, change the text color to black. Let's make it bold. Also here and here. Now all you need to do is change the text here like this. Let's move on the next section, but first click Save Changes. Now out of all of the sections, this one looks a little bit complex, but don't worry, we will build it step by step. As you know by now, if we create this one section perfectly, then we can easily create multiple sections. So let's make this part fast. As always, click on the section, copy it and delete this row. Select this row and delete it. Now copy and paste it here. Change the section medium to wide, and now as you can see there is 4 columns, so we need 4 columns layout, and insert this each column or row, add single row, and in this row change the background color to this color, and insert this row we will add another 2 column row. It's because of this text and this avatar. Now we can squeeze it a bit like this and drop the image, and we can simply just copy this text and drop it here. Click on this image and upload it. Change the name Muhammad Imran. Add some padding like 20 on right, bottom and left. Now add another image here and decrease the size to 130. Align it left. Also remove the left padding to 0 and click this row. Add some corner radius like 15 pixel for consistency. Copy this text, copy this and drop it here. Again copy it and select it, paste it here. Decrease the font size to 14 pixel. As we create the first one, all we need to do is copy it as many times as we want and change the text. So select the row and copy it. Now let's add some margin on top 10 and bottom 10. Similar goes to here, 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Now copy it and select this row and drop it here. Now let's change the text here. Now you might be wondering how to add this empty space here. It's actually very simple. Just select the parent row, this row, and set the alignment to middle. That's it. You can change this text very easily. Hit Save Changes. Now let's preview our template to see how it looks. Yes, it looks perfect. As you can see, our next section is frequently asked question, and it's the same what we did earlier in the course module and topics. As you can see, it's a similar process. Just add the question and drag a text element and add this answer, copy it and paste it. So you can easily create it. If you were able to build the course model topics, you can do this easily too, and it's a repetitive process. So let's jump into the next section, and that is this section and this footer area. So to make this section, all we need to do is drag a section, change the background color to this, make it white, and inside we have a row, change the background color to this color and add border radius 15. Copy this and paste it here. Decrease the font size to 30 pixel, line height to 40. Again copy this and paste it here. Decrease the font size to 18 pixel and add some overall padding like 15 on top, 15 on bottom. Also here 15 and 15 on bottom. As for the button, we already have it. This is the button. Copy it and drop it here. Make the alignment center, decrease the top margin to 0 and add some more padding at the bottom, I guess 30. And as for the last section, which is this, we can simply copy this and delete this row, add this horizontal line. For this 2 column, we need 2 column layout, which is this. Drop it here, drag this text. For this social icon, we need to make 3 column here for this 3 image side by side. So drop the 3 column and drop image inside, select FB, image size 30 and align it right. Now copy it 2 more times, drop it here, again upload and align it left. Now copy this and paste it here, decrease the font size to 14, align it left and make the layout bigger. You can add your design link here by here typing fb.com or anything you'd like. Now click Save Changes. We made the template. Now it's time to design the mobile part. So stick with me. Now it's time to make our website mobile responsive. So to do this, click on this mobile icon and click this button and make it hide by uncheck this mobile. Click this image and change the alignment to left. Now click this menu, change the icon color to white. Also make the image size little bigger. Now click this menu, scroll down, margin, and add some negative margin like 30. As for this section, click here, change the alignment to center, add some padding on bottom 20, click here, also make it center and add some bottom padding 20 here also. Click this button, decrease the font size to 16 I guess or 18 and select the section, go to padding, add some padding on the right, I guess 15 and left 15 or maybe 10 on each. Yes, it looks okay. Also add some margin on the bottom, I guess 10 or 15. Select the section, add some padding on top 10, bottom 10, same goes on here. Select the field, add some margin on the bottom 10, click this button, also add some margin like 10 and make it little bigger, like on top make it 10, on bottom make it 10 or 12. Now select the section and add some padding, same on here. Add some margin on the bottom 10, select it, click the padding, top 10, bottom 10, and as for this section, select the row like this, not the inter row, the single row like this, and add some overall padding like 20, add some margin on 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Click this text, increase the font size, I guess 20, and add some padding 10 on top, 10 on bottom, similar to here, 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Now do the same for this section. Add some margin on 10 top, 10 bottom, and overall padding 20. Click this text, increase the font size, and increase the top padding 10 and 10 on bottom. Now select the text, also 10 and 10. Do the same for this entire section since it's repetitive. So let's move on the next section, which is this. Select the section and add some right and left padding 15 15. Select the FAQ, then the row, add some margin on top, I guess 10 and 10. Now add some padding here, I guess 5 on each, and add some padding on the top, I guess 10. Now do the same for the rest of the course and modules topic like this. Let's move on the next section, which is this. Click here, 10 on top, 10 on bottom, similar here. As for this section, click the row first. Actually, select the section and add some padding 15 15. Now select the parent row, this row, and add some overall padding, I guess 15, and some margin on top 10, on bottom 10. Click this text, increase the font size to 20 or more, and add some top padding 10 and bottom 10, maybe little more, I guess 15. Yes, it looks perfect now. Again select it and add some top padding 10 and bottom 10. Add some bottom padding, I guess 10. Click this section. Again 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Maybe you can decrease the bottom padding to 5. Similar goes here. Now select the text and add some top padding 10, bottom padding 10, maybe 5. Also here. Click this headline, but first make the section padding right and left 15. Now click this text, 10 on top, 10 on bottom, same goes here. Now select the section, this row, and add some overall padding like 15. Click this text, increase the font size to 20, and add some padding on top 10, on bottom 5. Now click this text, similar on top 10, on bottom 5. Click this text and increase the font size to, I guess 25, and add some padding. Same goes on here. Also here. Click this bullet list and remove the left margin to 0. Now select the row, add some margin on top 10, on bottom 10. Do the same for this package. Select the row, margin on top 10, on bottom 10, and add some overall padding 15. Click this text, increase the font size to 20, and add some padding 10 on top, 5 on bottom. Same goes here. Increase the font size to 25. 10 on top and 10 on bottom, or for consistency let's make it 5. We can increase the text size here also, like 20. Do the same on here if you need. Let's move on the testimonial section. Select the section and add some overall padding 15. Select the text, on top 10, on bottom 10. Same goes on here. Click this text, change the align to center, increase the font size to I guess 20 or 22. Also change the align to center and add some margin on the top 10, bottom 10, and select the row. Add some overall padding to 15. Add some margin on top 10, on bottom 10. Also here add some spacing, and here as well. Do the same for this section and rest of the testimonials. Now design this part. Click the section and add some padding 15. Add some spacing also. And select the row. Add some overall padding to 15. Click this button. Add some padding here, I guess on top 10, on bottom 10 or 12. Decrease the font size little bit, I guess 18. Yes, it looks perfect. Now let's design this part. Click this text, change the align to center and add some little space, I guess 10 and 10. Now click this section and select the row. Scroll down and check this disable vertically stacking rows on mobile devices. Now add some margin on top 10, bottom 10, or I guess 20. Same goes to here. So yeah, this is how you can create a course selling website step by step using system.io. You can spend more time making it even more perfect, like adjusting the spacing, which I haven't fully covered here. So take your time and make it pixel perfect. My goal was to show you how you can create it from scratch and using the elements and customize them. If you watched this video till the end and stuck with me, I truly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, I'll leave a live link in the description and a purchase link too. So if you want, you can buy the template. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video, inshallah.